Welcome back to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com. We love it here at VegasAllNetRadio.com. You can get your own damn radio show here, and you don't even have to live in the goddamn state. You can send us your podcast.
Country.
Or country, for that matter.
Or planet.
We'll do intergalactic.
Right. We will do intergalactic.
And you do prophylactic, you do galactic. Hand in hand.
Just call the main office here, 796-1230, and you can get your own radio show. Ask for Bruce. He's like the main guy for the internet station.
Area code 702.
Area code 702, that's right. Or you can go online and send us an email that way.
Yeah, buddy.
We love all the shows that we had here. Last week we had Joe and Heidi from Grief to Relief.
They were fun. We got to have everybody that comes in, we want to have them back.
I know. And then, of course, our favorites, the Geek Lounge.
Fucking love those guys. We're going to ask them to do a monthly bit.
I think so.
After last week, I think I might have a
she just wants them to do a crush on Luis.
Luis now.
But only if he fucks you while he's doing the soccer announcer voice, right?
Well, that was a benefit.
No,
it's a Hispanic.
It's in Hispanic.
Exactly. Yeah, it's in Spanish.
It's like Telemundo and steroids. It was fabulous.
Next week, we're going to have the Vegas Unwrapped team in here with Phil and Cash, Phillips and Cash from Vegas Unwrapped. And I've been following these guys for a while because they know how to use social media. So I've known about their show for quite a while before they were on this station. And when I found out that they were coming to our station because we're awesome, I thought that was
you guys are awesome.
We're better than everyone else.
And then following them will be the pool party, which it's a male and female, it's a couple, and they get on the air and they argue and everything on air. So it's a relationship show right on the air. So
and he's an Elvis impersonator.
He is an Elvis impersonator,
but he's like a Vegas Elvis impersonator.
Yes. I'm gonna see if he's willing to come in regalia with the whole thing. He already wears the pompadour everywhere. Is that what it's called? The pompadour, the Elvis pompadour everywhere. And I know that he sang the national anthem this weekend, and so it's gonna be a really fun interview next weekend.
We should have home week once a month. It's been really fun.
I know. Well, this is home month. We do it once a year, and I'd like to do it maybe twice a year because there's so many other shows that we weren't able to have on,
like the Wiener Dog Show.
The Wiener Dog.
And I love Jeffrey Burke.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have Jeffrey on anyway, so because we love Jeffrey and his health tips.
I have a list of questions for Jeffrey.
There's a lot of shows that turned us down because. Because they're very, like Joe, there's no way Joe would be in the studio with us at all.
No, he couldn't handle Merkin.
So, and that's why we're very grateful he had you, Jeremy.
The son of Joe.
So are you going to have to you're going to have to screen what you talk about on the show?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a little bit, or I'll just have to reword everything.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to hear the euphemisms.
Yeah,
I'm definitely listening to this show.
I have to get that
because I don't know. Origami pussy probably doesn't sound the same any other way.
No, it is what it is.
Batwing pussy. You can't say pussy. So
no. Paper duck vagina.
Paper duck vagina.
That's like origami pussy?
Origami labia.
Origami girl parts.
Girl parts. There we go.
Girl parts.
Origami girl parts.
It's like an erector set.
If you can say vagina in a high school science class, you can say it on the radio.
You can say vagina on the radio.
You can say on the
Oh, Joe
you can be clinical on the radio over there all you want.
Can I say vajayjay?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
You can
say I'll say vajayjay.
You can say pussy if it's followed by the word riot.
Not in Russia.
Look at that pretty little pussy cat.
Right.
Kitty. Watch out for those claws.
He doesn't even say damn. He goes, that thing that holds the water back.
Yeah, he did walk
Joe
out
would
a long
die
time ago.
if he said
He'd
that.
have walked out a long time ago, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was in here.
Yeah.
We don't mean to offend people.
No.
Honest.
Haven't we had people just get up and walk out?
We had somebody sitting in the green room that left.
No.
No, we had someone
in here.
In here.
Right. Well, you remember the other one that was in the green room and was listening and left.
It was when you were here.
Yeah, I was here. I remember.
No,
it was one of those. It was one of those activist people. It was for their activism charity thing, which we support all kinds of, public service people. But apparently
they weren't particularly fond of our particular public service.
Or we may have not have liked their public service and we told them and they walked out the door.
I think they were waiting. It was before we made people stay in the green room. They were waiting in here, and then our first guest got done, and they left, and so did the second guest, and they just all walked right out. Yeah, and we're like, what is gonna... Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
that's
all right.
okay. I mean, we're not for everybody. We know that.
Yeah.
That's why we send warnings.
We
We
tell
always here's some videos. Go check it out. Make sure you want to come
You
on.
must listen to at least half a show before you show up, so you know what you're getting into. We
And,
don't
yeah.
want you stepping in dog shit. Come on, we need you to know it's there.
We need you to know we're going to ask the name of your penis.
Yes, we are.
I don't know
That is
that.
a mainstay question from now on. So if you're going to be a guest on the show, you have to either have named it. Don't make up some shit. We want the real deal. If
See,
you
that's
don't
the
have a
thing.
name,
I didn't make it up.
Yeah.
I didn't have one.
We don't want you to make it
but
up.
you know we are willing to take a look and name it for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
We do offer that free service.
Yes.
That is our public
I have
service.
pictures.
Oh, see, I didn't know
Got
that.
pictures.
You do have
Yeah.
pictures?
I don't have pictures.
Oh.
You know, at one point we had marks here. People would just flap them up and we'd know.
This is how I know I do not enjoy.
Big.
It scares me.
And that's why I haven't
Floppy
touched
penis.
the top of this table yet.
It's been
the marks are
good.
gone.
You can never clean it enough.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Once
got
a
a little
penis is
homophobe here. You don't want to be around no penis.
No.
Oh, come on, Jeremy.
What? I'm
You
sorry,
see
man.
mine?
What?
You're gonna see it.
It's national.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
kosher.
It's all beef. All
It's been
He's Irish. He just wants to make sure it's covered in whiskey. He's cool.
Oh, yeah.
This thing.
pretty much.
Dip it in whiskey and mashed potatoes. He's in.
He's down. He's all in.
Turn off the lights. Put the strobe light on.
It's okay if you've got a Hebrew national, just don't have a tail.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
I know,
all right.
right, Jeremy?
All right, we got 20 minutes for catch-up.
far could the
Yeah,
tail
because if we
measure
don't do
this?
catch-ups, the masses get angry and we get hate
Right.
mail.
You can go with me first. I love my fiance. He's working. He is back to work. Yay! He texted me this morning. I'm back to work tomorrow. Yay! Being in the union, he's on call right now, and it's a slow season. So, but he did go to. He was working the Interbike conference,
Yeah, what's going on?
which is biking people who ride bikes.
Motorcycles or motorcycles?
Regular bicycles.
Bicycles. Okay.
So it's this huge, but he didn't get to go on the floor. I was like, go look for me. I want a European, girls touring something, not a 10-speed, not a something. And so, but he never got a chance to go.
No.
But so we're in that stage right now in our relationship where we don't see each other. I was leaving as he was coming home. When I get home, he'll be asleep. So, and that's okay because
Eventually
eventually
he will sneak his penis inside her while she's sleeping and wake up.
he does try that because that's one of his things. He wants to.
Why don't you just fake it? Pretend you're sleeping.
Fake like you're
The
still
sleep
asleep.
creep.
Let him have his fantasy.
I have on occasion, but I have to wake up because
Well, we
you
don't
can't,
ever have
you
to
can't,
worry about being like,
You
fuck
can't-
my fat pussy
No, but
awake.
you can't stop the moaning.
That's true.
You can't help but moan when there's a big fat cock inside of you. So
No, you can't. No, you really can't.
you have to be awake.
Jeremy's lost.
I'm thinking about air conditioning. Just go to air conditioning.
So
Safe.
there have been occasions where he's rolled over and I'll pretend I'll be asleep and stay being asleep while he maneuvers, but then I have to wake up to help him get it in for 5 because it's an awkward position. So, but
You usually sleep with your face in the pillow and your ass up in the air.
yes.
That's the only way.
So we're doing really good. We just haven't seen each other in the last couple of days, but that's okay.
Cool.
I love it.
Oh, he's gonna have
Because
some good times.
It's very much like when Cali guy goes to California and you are without him.
I am.
Except I don't have to go 6 weeks on end without my man. I can just go a couple of days.
I'm okay with it. I get to catch up on my laundry.
That is something that I do need
You
to do.
sit on the dryer. Is that what it is?
Washing machine, Spencer.
Oh, okay.
With it off balance. It's gotta
Good.
be, otherwise it doesn't vibrate right. How about you? I know you've been working.
I have been working. I'm going to tell a little bit about what I've been doing because I can't go into too much detail. But I've been sitting this week for an artist, drawing nude pictures. And I've, of course, been the biggest girl he's ever drawn. Go figure, I'm the biggest girl in most situations. I have to be very no makeup, my hair not done, just plain old me. And I'm looking at this picture that he's painting, and he's very talented. And I see my grandmother up on this canvas. But then I started thinking, like, when I was a little girl, my grandmother was my age. So, that's what I'm seeing up there. But so I have been doing that a lot this week. My doctor asked me if I was pregnant.
What?
Yeah, I seen my doctor this week, and I have not had a monthly since July.
Ooh.
So I say to her, so I really just missed one, okay, because I should have had one mid-August. I should be almost having one. So I said to her, like, could this be the end of, I'm a grandmother, I'm a gil. She said, well, it usually doesn't stop that quickly. Have you been sexually active? Yeah.
You could say that.
And she says, do you use protection? I said, yes. And she said, well, if you don't have one this month, maybe you should go take a test. I said, then I won't be to see you, doctor, in December because I will have jumped off the Stratosphere Tower. So I still haven't solved that mystery. I don't know.
Let me tell you that she said it doesn't usually stop that quickly, but I can tell you from experience, it does.
Yeah, because you've already been through this whole thing, even at a younger age than me. So, yeah, that was kind of like, whoa, girls, I can't make it to the show. The baby's crying. That wouldn't work so well.
No, you just take them to my babysitter. Oh, wait, you are my babysitter.
What was your face like when
she said
she
that?
said,
because I hadn't even contemplated that idea. I'm just assuming
it would be Batman.
And I looked at her and I go, yeah. I looked at her and I go, aren't my eggs hard-boiled? And she goes, if you're having a period, you're ovulating. And I went, yeah, thanks, doc.
Well, when we first met you, you were having a pregnancy scare, weren't you?
Well, I was pregnant right after the first Little Darlings contest. I lost a baby that I didn't know I was pregnant. And
wow.
The doctor told me later. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. So I
didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I'm not as close as you two are.
Yeah. And so I guess anything's possible.
Yeah.
But God help me. Stratosphere Tower. Jump!
Oh,
that'd
stop
be a
it.
big splat, by the way. They'd have to call in the CSI.
And all you have to do is when the paper says woman just for Stratosphere Tower. Oh, it's Sweet Cheeks.
We'll have a memorial service for you right
So
here
other
on the
than
air.
that, I've been busy with the artist all week, working. And, yeah. I got a couple of out-of-town things I'm working on to go dance at a couple clubs out of town.
Ooh, nice.
I've been getting calls on. So
good money?
We'll see. Yeah, yeah.
Well, if they're shipping her out of town, they better be.
They don't always pay for your transportation.
They do me or I don't go.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's transportation.
Yeah,
hotel,
that's how you negotiate
pay. So I'm working on some of that stuff for after the first of the year, and so we'll see what happens.
Woohoo.
Woohoo.
I'm fucking killing chat tonight.
Dude, Ustream chat's getting on my last fucking nerve tonight.
Oh.
If this keeps up, we're gonna have to get our own chat program.
Which there are a few out there.
I have one in mind already.
Yeah.
So what about you?
Cali guy's still in California. Be there at least until November 23rd.
Wow, that's just before Thanksgiving.
Right.
Well, he may come back before that. He may not. I mean, it's
So he might miss. He'll miss Halloween with you. The boy.
He did last year. Yeah, he wasn't around.
Yeah, he's the way our schedules worked is he's never been able to be in town for the boy's birthday or Halloween. He always sends a gift, and that's fine.
Because we have Halloween at my house, and we make the teenagers
work for it.
They have to do tricks for their treat.
Look, I'm not handing a 16-year-old kid a candy
Love it.
bar, bitch. You're gonna stand over there, and if you catch it, you can have it. I'm sorry, I hit you in the face with that. Get out of here.
We are going to roast hot dogs out in the front yard so that the parents can have hot dogs and chili.
And I am going to make jack-o'-lantern gin fizzes.
So we let the young parents go take all the kids trick-or-treating, and we stay home and eat hot dogs and drink and make the teenagers do tricks.
That sounds awesome.
It is so much fun. You're welcome to come.
Yeah.
We had an incident last year where a group of teenagers, they loved it. They had a blast. They left, and there was another group of teenagers coming up, and they're like, this place is the bomb. No. They're like, but they make you work for your candy. Those teenagers were walking up the driveway, and then they turned right back around on the driveway. It's like, whatever.
Pussies.
Yep,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, so he's in town. I've been masturbated a couple of times.
Good
I'm
for
glad
you.
for that.
You've been
Wait,
masturbated.
you've been masturbated. Yeah. I heard the time too.
I masturbated myself,
Okay.
of course, because that's how it works.
You ever need
Well, I remember
there's somebody you can find.
last week when you did your catch up, you fell asleep while masturbating.
No, I fell asleep before I masturbated.
there you
I
go.
didn't actually get to it. I've actually had a couple of nights where I've been like, oh, I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. I'm tired.
Yeah, you know what? I did the same thing. I'm
Yeah.
laying in bed.
Oh, fuck it, I have a headache.
Yeah, I'm like, do you want to do this tonight? No, I'm really tired. I just want to
Yeah,
go
I've
to
been
bed.
there. Yeah.
I get the porn already, and then I go.
Yeah.
And the porn's going.
Well,
on
see,
my
and
computer
that's what I love about having my smartphone,
Right.
because I can pull porn up on my phone,
Damn right.
and it falls asleep, and so do I. Out like a light.
Have you ever fallen asleep with the vibrator going, and when you wake up, the batteries are dead?
Yes.
Have you, Jeremy?
No. Are you curious? I was just curious. I was like, I'm like, bad Seth.
Yeah,
Bad Sethy.
work's been kind of crazy. We've had a lot of like really crazy things happen. We got a letter in the mail. It was addressed to management at KLAV, and I'm like, well, she's out. I'll open it. I'm the assistant. That's my job. So I open the mail and I read it, and it's completely indecipherable. It's a release note. It's an incident report releasing someone from a mental institution, and about how he did not like the donuts he was given, and then he pushed an orderly down, and then they asked him to leave, and they had to physically remove him from the property. But all around the edges of this letter are crib notes like liar, liar, pants on fire, and Jesus weeps over dead baby children, dog vagina, panda butts, and it's like just indecipherable weirdness.
That makes total sense.
So my boss comes in that same day from a very stressful meeting that she was having. She comes in, she's all freaked out and stressed out and fuck this and bullshit that and stupid, I'm going to move to Alaska. And I'm like, here, I've got something really important that I need you to read. And I hand it to her. She looks at it, she turns it, she goes, what the fuck is this? I said, that's what I said, but it's addressed to management, so it's your problem now.
Wow.
But I get phone calls like that. I got a phone call from a lady one time. She was upset because the people on the radio show were laughing.
Oh, that's psycho.
They're all gonna laugh at you. Yeah, you wouldn't believe the craziness.
Wow.
And this last week has been like shitbox psycho fuckwads. Just walking. I had somebody come in and say, "Hey, do your doors lock?" No, they lock at 11 p.m., but they need to be open fire reasons, blah blah blah. And he's like, "Well, because there was some homeless dude here at 6 o'clock, just standing in the middle of the kitchen." And I said, "Okay." He's like, "Are you gonna do anything about it?" I said, "No." I said, "Okay." We left.
6 o'clock in the morning. Are you sure it wasn't one of our board operators?
It probably was. Hey,
You need to
look,
use the bathroom at 6 a.m.
but this is why I keep the toilet paper locked up, because those are the same people who steal my toilet paper. So I have to lock it up now.
Wow.
Look, I had bought a brand new case of toilet paper. It was delivered on Friday. On Monday, it was gone.
Hey, my chat is kind of coming in. Chat on
Yeah, it
Ustream.
comes
We
and
want to
goes.
apologize for our chat on Ustream
sorry,
tonight.
guys.
I think it's Ustream. I don't think it's us because it's affecting everybody.
Yeah, everybody's got it.
But I do want to give a couple of shout outs. So, Club Curve Nation, the ones that during they listened tonight to
Awesome.
report because I sent them an email. They had sent us their grand opening and it went to our spam mail. So, I went to their website and they have the superhero party. So, go, if you're in Orlando, Florida, go to the super because we really believe they need to be here doing a party so we can have the superhero party here
Yeah.
for the nerds.
We're putting that
in the
out for you
room.
local club owners. We want superhero parties.
Right.
Because I am coming as the cocksucker.
So that's my first shout out is to Club
coming
Curve
as the
Nation.
hoe.
Okay.
I'll be the cock.
The second shout out is to the new
Sidekick.
club in Perth, Curvy Nights, I think it is.
Yes.
Yay, Australia!
Yay,
Really pretty.
No one is ugly in Australia.
Right. We and Sweet Cheeks even thought of it. She's like, Australians. Let's see. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. No, you're right. They're all pretty.
They're all
The
pretty.
prettiest one is Thor. He's Aussie.
Yeah.
Thor is
He
an
is
Aussie.
fucking
Ooh, he does
hot.
make
Yeah.
Yeah.
her nipples
I'm
are hard.
gonna
too.
leave
He's in that
I'll be
new
right
movie.
back.
He's in that new movie Rush, where he plays the race car driver
Yes.
from the 70s.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's fucking hot.
But
Thor.
he's super skinny. He's not in Thor shape.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to lose 35 pounds.
Still brings the hammer.
But I'm fun.
I'd like to see. Wait, I got that.
Awesome.
Never too late unless it's a period.
I do the social media for the station, you guys. So I do the Facebook and the Twitter. So whenever you see anybody tweeting about the station, it's usually me, unless I'm retweeting one of the girls, and which is very rare.
Sounds kinky.
Because we don't retweet. We don't pre-tweet.
But I go through and I try to, at least once a week, I go through and follow all of the people who have followed SinCityBounty. So thank you for following us on.
Woo-hoo.
And if I haven't followed you yet, it's because the Twitter app on my iPhone has this new feature that I hate. So when you follow a member, it'll pop up with 3 people that you should follow because the other person that you just followed is following them.
Gotcha.
So if you go through it, and I try to do it super fast, so I beat the little thing that goes right to open up to the 3, and I go and then it opens up one, and I have to go back, and then I have to scroll and find my spot. So I had to unfollow a bunch of people that I didn't mean to follow because I'm only going to follow you if you follow me back.
Right.
I just want to give a shout out. We're doing a photo shoot on Tuesday. Curve Media.
Right.
You need a
Curve Media.
photographer. He does everything from family portraits to sexy portraits to concerts. Curve Media. On our
That's
site.
right. And
So
DJ
thank you.
Hex is
DJ
our
Hex.
DJ. We love him.
And Alexis will be our makeup artist, and Coco will be doing our hair Tuesday.
Now back to my Twitter story. There's one special shout out on Twitter I want to give to, and that is to Wicked Omega Prime.
Which is fucking awesome.
Right?
wait,
So-
I love the way you wrote it on your hand.
I did.
Show him.
I wrote it on my hand, so
Wicked
I would
Omega
not forget
Prime.
to give Wicked Omega Prime on Twitter a shout out because that is the best name on Twitter
That is
ever.
the best Twitter handle I have ever
And you know
heard.
why it's the best handle for these two? Because they're such geeks, and I'm just like, okay, Wicked
I
Omega Prime.
am automatically drawn to Autobots as soon as you put Prime on the end of it.
Right.
I am there.
Right.
I don't know what Prime is, and I don't know what Autobots
from the
is.
Transformer movies.
Well, a Prime is a high council member from Cybertron.
Are you nerdy at all? Do you do
It's a number that doesn't have a division.
that isn't divisible by
Divisible
Well,
by the
see,
other
oh,
number.
it's a prime number. Okay, I didn't know it was
3,
a prime number. I thought it was just a
7, 11.
prime.
Prime also means the one and only. Prime means
Now
top
ask
of the
me
heap.
about Game of Thrones, and I will tell you.
It's also
Okay, but Prime.
Prime is good
But
rib.
Prime, I know Prime from
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
Well, yeah,
The
That's-
Transformer.
my boyfriend, he has a million Transformers, and I don't
I'm
get
with
it.
you.
I'm nerd at all.
I don't get it.
Sethy.
I don't get it.
No.
What's his dick's name? What is that?
Optimus
Does it make that sound?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I
Sometimes.
love it.
No, I don't have an Optimus Prime.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got everything from vampires eating out bloody girls to Optimus Prime penis. And that is
This
the
is a great
Hebrew
show.
National.
Thank you to Howard
Such a
Cohen.
fun show.
Howard Cohen for coming on
Rodney.
earlier. And Rodney, of course, our man Rodney.
Rodney.
And then to Sethy.
Sethy.
And Jeremy over here.
Hey.
And to Joe for letting us have you for a night. I don't think we made you turn as red as we wanted to.
I can't read already.
As
Yeah.
Joe mandated.
Really?
That's because I didn't sit in
There's
his
a
lap.
backstory.
I didn't sit in his lap, and I didn't make him put his face in my boobs.
Well, you didn't make Sethy either, but...
But he did it.
Oh wait, hold on. We got one more.
Well, one more. One more
Well,
photo.
do it for the camera.
Right here. Let's go sideways so the camera can see us.
Okay, quickly. This is Alexia.
This is Sierra,
Sweet cheeks.
wishing you all a good night. And remember,
Fuck often. The Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City Radio Show is brought to you by VegasAllNetRadio.com, the final frontier of free speech. Get your own damn show. By BBW Fan Fest 2013, July 26th, 27th, and 28th in fabulous Las Vegas. Visit bbwfanfest.com. By Curve Media Inc. Look good in your photographs. And by bbwgirltweet.com. Follow all your favorite BBW porn stars on Twitter.
It's Tuesdays at